Good morning. That's actually a lie, it's neither morning nor is it good, but I need to get on with this car today. So yesterday I was driving along and the under tray fell off, and it turned out this Radiator Sports Crossmember, whatever you want to call it, this is rotten on this side, on the passenger side. It's almost completely disappeared. I knew it was bad, I didn't realise it was that bad, but this sort of condition we're talking about. So doing that today. So first things first, I'm going to get this jacked up. So with the car jacked up, normally the first job would have been to remove the under tray, but it's one job done. So you can see, we'll wig it over a bit. I think it's probably due for replacement, isn't it? Okay, so as far as I know, there's 4 bolts. There's one that side that's not attached anymore. Another job done. Got the same on the driver's side. And then there's ones under the corners, under this tray. I was looking in there to see if I can get to it, because I really don't want to take the bumper off. And I've seen people, this part of the bumper, the under tray, is riveted on. I've seen people drill these rivets out and remove this. But what I'm going to do is undo the screws in these wheel arch covers and see if I can pull this down enough to get to the bolts under there. So I'm going to have a little play with that next. Okay, so didn't actually need to remove anything else. There's cutouts for the bolts there. So what we need to be able to do, let's pull the wheel arch liner back enough just to get to the side 2 bolts on either side, and these 2. So before I go any further now, because this supports the radiator, I need to secure the radiator so I can drop this out. Just thinking I probably do need to undo this still, just to be able to get this out. Okay, so I'm going to take these screws out either side, secure the radiator, and then see to these bolts. Okay, so things have progressed a little bit. I've jumped forward a bit because these 80mm bolts that go up in these corners, absolute nightmare. And I wasn't proud of the language I used. Yeah, there's things that shouldn't be repeated on YouTube. So I've managed to pull this out so far, and it's just stuck up in that corner. That corner came out okay. So what I'm going to do, because it's, you can see it's falling apart anyway, so I'm going to snip this off and then just wangle this out, and then I can get an idea of what's actually stopping it up there. Well, that's what you call it, before and after. Yeah, I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. So the bit holding it on in that corner, the shape of there was like just a bung, and normally the weight of it would just pull off, but because this is so soft it was just bending and I couldn't like pull it off, so leave it off with a screwdriver, job done. So the only thing I want off this is these rubber bungs for the radiator. Should be one somewhere. 1, 2. Yeah, it's got to be one somewhere. Hopefully it's still on the radiator. So I'm going to get those swapped over. The only thing is, I don't know if this is going to go in as easy as that one. Well, easy. I don't know if this one's going to come in as easy as that one came out. Because there is a lot more metal in this one than that one. So that might have been easy to get out because it was just less of it. So, but I'm going to get those bungs switched over and then see what we can do. With the radiator, I left the jack underneath it just in case, but it didn't move, so yeah, whatever. So yeah, that was handy. So get these swapped over and then try and squeeze him in. Okay, so it's the next morning now. Looking a lot nicer, still cold though. So somehow I've got to wangle this up into there. The only thing I can see being an issue is these corners. trying to get those up into there. The easiest way would be to remove the wheel liners, but those screws don't want to play, so I haven't got time to go rounding those off or cutting them off. But I'm just going to try and make do. So I think the plan of attack is probably get one corner up on a diagonal and then try and turn them around and try and shove them up and then get them into position. That's the plan. So that's in place now, ready to be bolted in. Nice new shiny metal. I did have to take these off in the end. It was the only way to do it because of the sticky out bits. You just couldn't get the angle. So what I ended up doing, if I can find it, was just grabbing there, and the holes inside are just too badly corroded, so more grips to the rescue. That gives an idea of the state of the screws. I think this one wants to be a supermodel. So I'm going to clean up these main 18 bolts now that go on the front. These are the main two that hold it on. Seen better days, but should be right for now. So I'll clean those up, get those in, and then I need to find new bolts for the under tray. So along the front there's 3 or 4 these little 10 mils, and on the old under tray, if I can find it, it adds these little torque screws that held is it 2 or 4? I can't remember, but where the under tray attached further back there, they use these screws, but the new Crossmember seems to be threaded to take these all round, so I'm gonna have to find some more of these. So that's completely bolted in now, all finished. The only issue I had was, can I see it? That bolt there goes into, if you could just about see it in there, there's like a riv nut, and the riv nut was just turning, so I ended up just putting a screwdriver to lever it up, put some pressure on it while I did the bolt up. There's a different bolt as well because the other one had stripped threads. So I've got a collection of bolts now. I think everything seems to be the right sort of thread, so I just need to try and get the under tray back in. And that's everything back together. So there's 1 or 2 bolts missing on the front there, but yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's fine. It's fine. So probably took me about 4 hours altogether, and should have been a lot quicker than that. But I'm stopping to film. I had to stop last night because it got dark. So there was tightening away yesterday. There was bringing stuff back out today, and those 2 main bolts did not want to play at all. And then I had to fold the old one out. It was that bad. So I think even without taking this out, it would be quicker to take this out, but I needed the car back on the road today and I couldn't afford anything to go wrong. So if we took that out, I reckon you could get it down to about an hour, maybe even less. But even if you leave all this in, I think you could do it between an hour and 2. So I'm going to take it for a test drive now and make sure nothing falls off, but other than that, I think it's done.